You ever walk into a brand new model home and think, this is it? This is what you've been waiting for. Everything sparkles. The cabinets guide like butter. The smell of fresh paint practically screams, you've made it. But what if I told you that polished perfection might be covering up a financial trap? And not just any trap, a trap hiding in plain sight. Here's the undisputed truth no one tells you at the showroom. Money in real estate isn't made when you sell. It's made when you buy. That means if you overpay on day one, the damage is done before you even hang your first picture frame. And new construction, it often comes with a premium price tag, and in some cases, inferior craftsmanship. That's a tough combination if you're hoping for appreciation or a smart return on an investment. Because while you're falling in love with the home you can customize down to the grout color, the builder is quietly stacking the deck against you. And in 2025, it's happening more than ever. So before you sign anything or even walk through the model home door, let me show you what most buyers never see coming because, builders sell margin, not just homes. New construction looks like a dream. Everything is new, clean, maybe even energy efficient. You feel like you're in control. But here's the truth. Builders aren't just selling houses. They're selling margins, speed, inventory clearance, and they love first-time home buyers because many don't know what questions to ask. You walk in excited to choose the cabinets, not realizing you're agreeing to a higher price than resale, a financing package you didn't compare, hidden cost, hidden in the mice type that you'll never pay with a resale home, and upgrades that snowball your loan. It's not your fault. You're being sold an experience. But the builder's job is to move volume, not to protect your equity. They may say, we'll give you $10,000 in closing cost credit if you use our lender. Sounds so generous, but that's not a gift. It's a trick. That $10,000 already priced into the house. You're financing it over 30 years. And that preferred lender, often more expensive, often less flexible. But if you'll feel pressure to say yes because they made it feel like you're getting a deal. This isn't generosity. It's financial theater. You're not walking away with a win. You're getting handed the illusion of one and paying for it. The model home you toured, that's not the base price. You'll want granite countertops, add $12,000. Maybe a premium for the lot, add $35,000. Oh, you want stain on the hardwoods? Add another $5,000. Suddenly your $420,000 budget turns into $485,000. And you haven't even picked a fridge yet. The people in this, when they move in, they don't realize they won't even have blinds on the windows. The problem, none of these are negotiable. They're marked up, prepackaged to boost the builder's profit. And if the house doesn't appraise, guess who brings the cash to the table? Spoiler alert, not the builder. Let's fast forward a year or two. Life changes. You need to move. No problem, right? Your home's practically new. But here's the gut punch. The builder is still building down the street, and they're your competition. Only they have a model home, a massive marketing budget, brand new incentives, and you got a Zillow listing. Worse, they're not just protecting your value, because here's the truth. The builder sets the price, not the market. And once you close, they're done with you. Your equity isn't their concern. Their next sale is. Let me share a true story. A client of mine bought a gorgeous new home in the fall. She was over the moon. Then came Thanksgiving. She called me sobbing. Why? The builder dropped the price of her exact model by $45,000. $45K vanished in an instant. No warning, just gone. She did everything right, but lost nearly 50 grand of equity because the builder had to hit its sales goal. This isn't rare. It's very common. If you need to sell before the neighborhood is done, well, you're playing a rigged game. Even if your home isn't perfectly maintained, priced fairly, and fully upgraded, you're up against a marketing machine that can out-incentivize and outspend you every time. That's not a level playing field. That's a losing battlefield. At this point, you might be wondering, okay, but isn't new construction supposed to be better? And in many ways, yes, it can be. There are real perks, energy efficiency, fewer immediate repairs, builder warranties. If you plan to stay for the long haul and your finances are all right, those benefits could make sense. But here's the kicker. None of that matters if you overpaid, financed wrong, or ended up stuck when life changes sooner than you actually expect. Because it's not about the trim package. It's about the long-term gain. So how do you avoid this shiny trap? Here's how smart buyers flip the script. They get independent mortgage advice. They don't go with the builder's lender just because they're offering a deal. Make sure the loan makes sense long-term for you and your family. Work with your own agent. The sales rep at the model home works for the builder, not you. You need someone who works for you. Compare resale homes. Don't skip this. Resale may offer more value, more negotiation room, and less competition if you compare it to the builder's marketing machine. Have an exit plan. Ask yourself, if I need to sell in 18 to 24 months, what would it look like? If the answer scares you, rethink the transaction. Listen, I'm not here to scare you away from new construction, but I'm here to help you protect your wallet, your equity, and your future. Because it's easy to fall in love with brand new everything. But what's harder and far more important is falling in love with the right strategy. The kind that gives you confidence, not regret. The kind that protects your peace of mind, not just your floor warranty. If you ever think about new construction, don't go it alone. Let's talk. No pressure, no sales pitch. Just real answers from someone who has seen behind the curtain. Because you deserve to own a home that feels good today and looks smart tomorrow.